Hi, Assalamualaikum, and a very good evening to Pedro Mushila, group members, and also the viewers of this video at YouTube. So, I'm Muhammad Fauzi bin Amrin, 182096, and right after me.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Zalmi bin Ahmad, 185805.
Hi, my name is Nurul Shaida, 181711.
Hi, my name is Sharina, 183768.
Hi, my name is Siti Hazima. My metric number 181723.
Hi, my name is Wanafika, 184630.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Mirza bin Samion. My metric number is 184792.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Firdaus bin Saifuddin, 183529.
Hi, I'm Mr. Zobel Asri. My number is 185267.
Hi, my name is Azim Hazim and my metric number is 182226.
So today, as usual, on Friday night, we will make our movie review. And for everyone information, for the second movie is Forrest Gump that we already chosen before. So actually, we are already watched this movie on the last Wednesday, at KE, and we already watched it together. So first question that I would like to ask everyone here, is everyone enjoying watching the movie? Yes. What part that make everyone enjoy the whole movie? Yes. I'm agree with all the opinions from this group. I also enjoy watching this movie. And so for the first part of this movie review, I would like to tell to you the storyline of this story. So, from my opinion, the storyline in this movie is quite interesting because, as we know, in the movie that we are watching, which is Forrest Gump, the storyline is show the chronology of the story. Yeah, I think that the important thing inside this movie is actually the chronology of the story, and from that, as we know that it shows first the childhood, second one is the phase of teenagers, and lastly adult phase. So from that we can know that this movie is easy to understand by the viewers, and also we didn't have to take much time to understand the storyline of the story. So that's my opinion about the storyline. So for the next one, I would like to hear opinion from Firdaus. What do you think about the storyline?
First of all, I'm going to explain the structure of the story. The movie is uh, uh, the movie's narrative is in non-linear, which means the movie is actually not in chronological order. The movie constantly cuts from past to present time. I think that's an effective way to tell a story because it makes the pacing of the movie consistent, and the overall story is more interesting. Uh, and if the movie is told in a linear narrative, um, I think the storyline will be convoluted and disjointed. Um, and I like how the movie shows many historical events. For example, the assassination of John F. Kennedy, which is the President of the United States of America, and the Vietnam War, which is one of the major wars by America. I mean, it brings a nostalgic feels to us.
So,
And
yeah.
I also like that the movie has many Easter eggs or references. For example, Baba Gum Shrimp Company. That restaurant is actually real. It exists in real life, and I think that's all for me.
I think that Hazima has her opinion about the storyline. So can you share with us?
Sure. Well, based on the story that we watched, Forrest Gump, I think is a very interesting movie because actually I have watched this movie for a few times, and for the first time I watched, I think it's a complicated movie because they use the method of flashback, and every time he wants to tell us the scene or the story of his life, he will show Forrest Gump tell a story to a different person in the bus stop. So the chronology of the story is interesting. That it starts from the Forrest Gump was a kid, and the story tell himself about himself to be a successful, amazing adult, and he capable to do almost everything in his life. That's all for me.
Maybe I want to add some about the film Forrest Gump. It is quite interesting film actually. It is based on the novel by Winston Green. It is the character in the novel is not the same as the in the film because in the novel, based on the novel, Forrest Gump is portrayed as a really dumb but not funny. But in this film, Forrest Gump is portrayed really funny, even though he is quite dumb and has a low IQ. In this film also, it is easy for us to understand. Like Azima said before, it is for the first. If we watch the film first time, it's quite complicated. But if we have watched the film few times, then we will find it easy for us to understand the film. And the way the writers tell about Forest from the beginning of the film to the ending of the film is really easy for us to understand actually. So that's important.
So we are already understand the storyline inside the movie. So we proceed to the what is the message that try to deliver inside the movie to the audience. So I think that can someone explain me the message that try to deliver to the audience? So who want to start first? Shahida maybe?
Yes, let me start first. Okay, first thing that I can found in that movie is loyalty. Since child, Jenny and Forrest are friends. So that Forrest had confessed to Jenny many times before, but Jenny had turned him down. Forrest had proposed her in his house, but Jenny rejected and uh, ran away at next morning. So that Forrest still wait and want to meet her in 3 years later. Okay, second, I think friendship. Forrest, Forrest. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I think that Afika have her opinion about the message that try to deliver to the audience.
Yes, what I found from the movie is that we should not try to be judgmental towards someone. Uh, for Mr. Forrest, he always saw the bright side of his life because he always try to find something positive from people that he meet, and he also is not he's not being judgmental towards his mother who sleep with the teacher. Instead, he loved her and followed her word. As we know that we often try to overanalyze people that we meet in our life. So actually, when you live your life, um, away from being judgmental, it actually gives you freedom to focus on what you do. And second that I found is that love. Uh, you don't have to be incredibly intelligent to know what is love and how to love. Even even if people classify you as an abnormal person or what, it does not take your ability to love. Because the amount of love in heart is not determined by your intelligence. That's it.
So, Zone, what do you think about the message that try to deliver to the audience?
So I just want to edit from the message from Africa is about the positive value. So what I can say about the positive value is Mr. Forrest Gump is the judgmental person. So he was not judgmental about why his mother slept with um, the teacher, and but he still love her mother and follow what her mother said. So the second one is about he accept his boss in the army as his boss. So don't we often try to overanalyze people we meet, but Mr. Forrest Gump does not do the judgmental to another person um, like. So maybe that's all from me.
Okay, I don't have any specific message to give, but I give the conclusions or the surface of it. Okay, from our side, Forrest Gump appears to be a story about a mentally challenged grown-up, meeting historical figures and turning every stone he touched into gold. That thanks to his optimisms and perseverance, but that's not even the tip of the iceberg. The movie is far more profound and offer more than what catch the eyes. For me, the film really is the juxtapositions between Forrest and Jenny. Jenny is right from her childhood, know her calling, his ambitions, and goes after her vacations. Forrest, on the other hand, floating around accidentally, meaning that Forrest only do things that people only tell him to do. For example, Jenny tell him to enter the military to make a living. Then the film also comments and to some extent discard the populist belief in finding one passion. The voiceless Forrest is not born to do anything. Does not have valid reason to take the job he takes. He just does. He put his total self into whatever he does and find success. Maybe passion is real.
So, a long explanation from Visa. Yeah. So next we proceed to Erin. What do you think about the actor or actress that played their role inside this movie?
Thank you. One of the character in this movie is Forrest Gump. He is the main character in the movie, which is played by Tom Hanks. He is a simple-minded man born in Greenbow, Alabama. After getting the Alabama public school, despite his low IQ level, Forrest Gump goes into his life of chance. One of the characters in this movie is Forrest Gump. He is the main character in this movie, which is played by Tom Hanks. He is a simple-minded man who lives in Greenbow, Alabama. Even though he has a low IQ level, he just lives his life with happily. The first personality of his character is loyalty. He was very loyal to every people in his life. He was proven when Forrest boarded the bus for the first time, but the student in the bus shunned him and ignored him. But there is one person who is kindly talk to him, which is Jenny Karen, who is finally become his best friend and also his love interest. Forrest also willingly to do anything for her, even though she rejected him and ran away. In contrast, he was still do anything for her when she needed him. Another characteristic is integrity. According to C.L. Lewis, integrity is doing the right thing even when no one is watching. Forrest demonstrates the integrity throughout in the movie. For an example, Forrest Gump gave Bobby's profit to Bobby's family, even no one expected him to do that. That's all for me.
So, Ame, what do you think about the actor or actress inside the movie?
Hi. Before that, I want to tell about Lieutenant Dan Taylor, which is a side character for this movie. So, Lieutenant Dan is someone who born in soldier family, which is have a patriotism spirit in high level. So, for first, he sent to Vietnam War. He joined the 4th platoon, which is same with the Forrest Gump. So at the time they first meet at the Vietnam. Okay, someone said that Lieutenant Dan is someone that paranoid with the sniper and ambush from the enemy. So in Vietnam, he may be a scary person, but he show his patriotism, being brave and fight the enemy with the pride of United States, US military. Okay, another character that give me a better give me something something value, which is he is a grateful person, which is he thanks to Forrest Gump for what he did at the Vietnam War, which is Forrest Gump have been Forrest Gump saved him from the war, and then he is someone that have a true friend spirit, which is he show that particular spirit, which is true friend. The Lieutenant Dan helped Forrest Gump to build a shrimping business. Okay, he willing to catch the shrimp with gun in the open ocean. Instead, they have to meet with Hurricane Kamen, which is a bad weather for the fishermen to get the shrimp. So that's all from me. Thank you.
So who next
Okay,
that want to
I
explain?
want to tell about Jenny Currents, played by Robin Wright. Okay, for me, from my point of view, I think that Robin Wright managed to play the role perfectly, because we know that in this film there is a lot of error since the beginning of the since they were in the school, and then start after that after the Vietnam War, and then at the last time is during the hippie what we call it, hippie what, hipster era, right? Hipster era. And then, so it is not easy for us to really understand how to play that role in each era. So I think he played really well for me. That's it. I think just a brief about Jenny Currents.
So we settle with the actor and actress. So we proceed for the movie settings that involved inside the movie. So Mirza, what do you think about the movie setting?
Okay, for the movie setting, it was set. I think it was set after in the middle of the movie. It was in Los Angeles, in the Saigon hospital. Quick brief about this hospital. When Forrest Gump was shot at his butt, so he was admitted with a lieutenant and several of soldiers into this hospital. In this hospital, the things that most important that happened is Forrest Gump learned to play ping pong, and he was an expert. That's it for me.
So Fidaus, you sit next to the Mirza, right? So what do you think about the movie setting?
I think the movie there's a lot of locations in the movie. I mean there's one scene where Forrest decides decided to run throughout the whole United States for 3 years non-stop. I mean, it covers a lot of states such as Los Angeles, Mississippi, and Arizona, if I'm not mistaken. I mean that's all for me.
Okay, so based on the explanation from Fidaus, I think that the setting inside the movie is quite interesting. So I need another point, additional point from Azim, I think. Do you think about the movie setting is quite interesting or not?
Yeah, for me it's quite interesting because there is at first like we say that he ran a marathon, right?
Yeah.
At the around America. So I think that so during his marathon there is a lot of places interesting while he was running. So I think there is a lot of quite nice view actually during his running, and I think it's quite nice.
So Fidaus, I think that you have additional information for the movie setting.
No, this is about Zul.
Zulhilmi, yeah. Sorry.
So, I think about the place at Vietnam. What happened in Vietnam? We know that a war began between U.S. Army and Vietnam Army. So at the place, many U.S. Army were killed there. So maybe it's just short for me. Thank you.
So we already settled for the movie setting. So we will proceed for the visual effect, and I will begin this session, which I will give my opinion toward the visual effect. I think that the visual effect that already shown by the producer and the crew inside the movie is important, because as we know that inside the movie there are many scenes that show the war scenes. So to make sure that the war scenes can make it real, so that the audience can feel the moments or the situation, I think that the producer or the crew already make a good jobs, and I think that the visual effect is quite a success, because based on my opinion or based on my view, I think that the situation of the war is really real. From the explosion, the situation inside the jungle, the injured or the wound that faced by the victim, which is the US Army. So I think that the visual effect is really real and give me impact of that movie on that movie. So I think that the visual effect is quite good. So Zima, I think that you have the opinion for the movie.
Okay, the visual effect that are used in the movie is principle of photography took place in the 1993, which they also use the extensive visual effect into the achieved footage, and to develop other scene, which is they mix the old footage with the footage from the film itself. Then they also use a comprehensive soundtrack that also featured in the film. It music intend to pinpoint the specific time in the movie, which gave us a real feeling, so that when it's part of set, they use a set sound, and it gives a good situation for us. And the soundtrack of the film also be a top selling in that year. Thank you.
So yeah, since China is quite quiet inside the visual inspection, so what do you think about the visual effect? Additional information from the information given by the Lima and also me. So what do you think?
Okay, I agree with both of them. So I want to add some. I think this movie is released in 1993. So I think this is style movie because it used mixed footage from original scene and the footage from the movie itself, such Azima said. And the visual when he marathon around the American is quite interesting, quite beautiful. It's so nice. Okay, thank you.
Okay, so next about the dialogue and language that already used inside the movie. So, Erin, what do you think about the language and the dialogues?
Okay. The language that we use in this movie is English language, which is the English language that we used in this movie was simple, understandable, and suitable for those people who want to learn English.
Oh, okay. That's the opinion from
Yeah,
Erin. So, I want opinion from Amir.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about the language and the dialogue used inside the movie?
So before that, the Erin has said that it's improper for anyone who seek to learn English. But for me, quite bad language.
I agree.
Konting, I mean, not proper for children below than 18. So for the example is when Forrest Gump giving a speech during the ceremony for the
Appreciation
for
for the
for
army.
soldier for army, like, so he talk like badly. But don't you dare to speak like that in front of our Prime Minister. As a Malaysian, we should not say like that again. So that's all.
So, from the information by the Erin and Amir, so what the conclusion that can be made from Africa about the dialogue and language? Is it appropriate or not? Because, okay, Erin give a thought that is appropriate, and Amir said that it's not appropriate. So, what do you think?
I'm kind of agree with Amir. The language used is not really appropriate for especially children. But still, they can watch the movie with their parents guide.
So parents can close her ears when
How can you say-
that word.
How can you say it is appropriate
I
English?
don't know. I just like the movie.
I think they use some
In
bad,
terms of education, I think
bad
it's quite
words
okay.
in the movie. But there's a cut version of the movie, so maybe the children can watch the movies that are clean version.
So I think that parents must play their important roles to guide his or her children when
But I
see this
think
movie.
children still
Maybe parents should close her eyes or ears
But
when
I just think
the
that
words.
children is still not suitable to watch this film because it is
Why?
quite too complicated for me.
Okay.
But there's a lot of moral value that you can
of course.
take
But
in the movie.
but for kids, they quite not understand. the
Okay,
fun.
maybe I understand
Okay,
what you're trying to
so at the end of this discussion, with one word, I would like to ask everyone here, with one word, who should watch this movie? So we begin from Amir. Who should? One word.
Dumb. Being dumb is not the bad thing.
No, I mean, who should watch it?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I understand.
I mean, family.
What do you think, Zul?
18 plus plus.
Okay. Shahida.
Teenagers, adult.
Yeah, I think I agree. Teenagers and adults should watch this movie.
Yeah, I think teenagers and adults.
I agree with Zul, 18 and above.
Growners.
Okay.
I think that the movie should be watched by the adult and teenagers. But if the children want to watch it too, the parents must be guide the children. Okay. So Fidaus, who should
I
watch?
think everyone should watch it. I mean, Hazima has stated that there is a clean version of the movie, so I think everyone should watch it. I mean, the clean version has no explicit scene or other stuff. I mean, yeah, everyone should watch it.
So,
it's a great movie.
So we are already at the end of the discussion for the second movie review. So that's all from us. Thank you from group 87. Say bye.
Bye.